What's going on, everyone? This is Blue Moon here, and welcome to a brand new video. This is going to be an update video for you guys. It's just going to be talking about pretty much everything that's been happening this past year, where I went, why I went away, updates about everything, and just some of the things that might be happening in the future. So first off, I'm going to talk about why I went away and why I decided to take the almost year-long break that I did. So one of the reasons is because of school. I am now a junior, about to be a rising senior in college. So I am 1 year away from getting my Bachelor's of Science in Computer Engineering. This means that the classes have started to intensify a lot, so I have decided to focus a lot more on school and take time away from pretty much everything that I've done, including working in order to focus on school and be able to get through it, pass everything I need to in order to get my degree. So another reason is I have decided that I need more of a social life pretty much. Before this year, I only partook in like one club, if that, and even then that wasn't really a club. It was more of just a small get together for groups. So I've decided I've joined 2 clubs, about to be 3 here in about a couple months or so, because I feel like I'm not having fun in college. College is about exploring yourself, exploring who you are, finding out who you are. And so I've decided that I need more of a social life pretty much. I've gone to more events. There have been a bunch of on-campus events that are happening. I'm helping host events with the different clubs I'm in. I'm also hanging out with all my friends a lot more. We're able to go out on weekends, weeknights, just hang out, play games. I've also decided to take up bartending, kind of. I'm slowly working towards getting my license, and that is working out pretty well so far for me. Another thing that I also did while I was on this break is I took up a job. It lasted me about 9 months before I personally decided to quit for issues inside of the company and issues inside of the team. I'm not gonna name where I went, but pretty much I worked at a theme park, and it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed everything, but there were a bunch of issues that weren't being resolved that a lot of us had that needed to be fixed, and the management just wasn't looking at it. So I did this mainly because I wanted to take personal charge of my finances. I wanted to pay for my rent, pay for all of my living expenses, pay off any debt or whatever I have. But another reason why I also decided to quit was this was taking up my weekends, which, being a full-time student, I need time for myself to work on homework and work on schoolwork. And sure, I could have done that during the week, but I was also working on other projects and such that also had to be done. So giving myself this extra time and such in order for me to work on all my projects and everything is very nice. So one of the other reasons that I decided to get the time off was because of myself. I wasn't really sure who I was. I just got out of a 4-year relationship last September, so I didn't really have an idea of who I was as a person, because I've been in a relationship for 4 years, and I'm not saying that everything was dependent, but when you're with someone for that long, you don't really have time to explore who you are and pretty much figure out who you are as a person instead of just being together as a group. When the relationship ended, there were no hard feelings. Everything pretty much ended cleanly, or as clean as they could. So that's one of the bigger reasons. I also decided to take the time for myself mentally to take a step back from everything, streaming, YouTube, even a job, and just kind of focus on myself, who I am as a person. And I think I have done that, and I'm going to continue to do that because I like where I am at the moment, but there's definitely still a lot more that I want to change in myself. So enough about why I decided to take a break. Let's get into some updates about everything that I have potentially coming for you guys, and some new equipment that I have. I did decide to upgrade my computer this past year with some of the money that I earned at my job. I went from a Ryzen 7 1700X to an i7 8700K. I did this upgrade because it was on sale on Amazon one day, and I've been looking into potentially upgrading this computer for a while, because this computer has lasted me about 3 years or 2 years with the Ryzen. Everything else lasted me about 3. I went from an ASRock Fatality X370 K4 gaming motherboard to Asus Prime Z370 A2, and all of these are going to be linked in the description if you guys want to check them out. I'll also post a PC part picker link to the new computer that I have, so that way you guys can also look at it. And another thing is, I also went from a MSI GeForce GTX 970 that was marketed as 4 GB, but in fact only had 3.5 gigs. So I decided to upgrade to a Zotac GeForce GTX 1080 Amp Extreme Edition. This was also another thing that was on sale. That was a lot of this was a very early Christmas, or very late Christmas, early birthday present to myself. I decided to go ahead and do it because I want the best hardware that I can get. And I also decided to get a 970 Evo M.2 250 gig SSD for myself as a boot drive. And all of these changes are amazing. The computer runs so great. I can run Siege at max FPS around like 213, 214. CSGO runs amazing. Every game just runs great now that I have this new hardware, and I decided to do the upgrade. So that's the equipment that I got. Another thing that I want to talk about is potential for more videos, because I would love to get back into content creating, because it's been a part of my life since I was, I think, 15, 16. I'm gonna pitch this idea real quick. You guys are more than welcome to give me ideas for games that you want to see me play, any games that you think I might be interested in, and I'll try to give them a shot. But my games that I have right now that I might make videos on, or that I will more than definitely make videos on, are Rainbow Six Siege, Counter-Strike, Overwatch. I have a couple other games in my library that I could potentially add in, but those are just the main 3 that I have for right now. But if you guys do have any other ideas on games you'd like to see, I'm more than welcome to try them out, try out the videos, see what kind of editing style I like, and I'll give them a shot. So another thing is video types. I have a bunch of clips from Rainbow Six Siege. That's probably what's playing in the background here, either that or just a mishmash of different clips that I collected from games. And I'd like to start putting them into like compilations of just awesome like shots that I hit, clutches, stuff like that. But I'd also like to do like full gameplay videos, not like the entire game, so it's like a 30-minute video, but like just the main parts, setup when we're setting up the rooms and such, or Counter-Strike, potentially cutting it into like 2 different parts, and such like that. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. I'd like to get your guys' opinion on everything, see how you guys like the idea, and if you guys have any video styles that you'd think I should try out, feel free to send me either like clips or like just ideas on how I should edit these videos and all of that. That'd be amazing, because it's been a little while since I've edited videos. I've been watching a lot of YouTube, so I'm getting like some creative ideas from other people, but I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about it. I just wanted to thank you all guys so much for watching. If you guys have decided to watch this video, and if you're new, which I don't know how many of you guys will be, feel free to click the subscribe button down below. And if you guys enjoy me coming back, feel free to hit the like button. And I will be doing my best to upload more content here in the near future for you all. And yeah, feel free to follow me on Twitter. I have my Twitter back after that got taken down for a little while. Follow me on Twitter, and I think that's it. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will be seeing you guys later. Take care.